Hi there. As promised when I launched the channel, time to escape through stories, and this is going to be my very first one. A few weeks ago we visited the Norfolk Broads. We hired a little boat and we went out as a family for half a day. It was beautiful, the sun was shining, and I did take a little footage with my camera, but also I did do a little bit of a research, and today's story is going to be very much about the Norfolk Broads, a little bit of the history, some of the culture, and it is fascinating when you start reading and finding out about things, what you find out. So, if you also stick to the end, there is a little funny clip with the Harbourmaster when we were paying our mooring, and it's quite funny actually, so I'll leave that to the end, otherwise it will not flow with the story. Let's make a start. Welcome to the Norfolk Broads. We start our trip in Wroxham, often called the capital of the Broads. It's a special day for our family, and a chance to share this special place with you. At first, the Broads look like a natural landscape, open skies, calm waters, tall reeds. But behind this calm beauty lies a story of people, history and nature, working together to create something unique. What we see today, slow rivers, wide lakes, was not made by nature alone. The Norfolk Broads are really old peat diggings that filled with water many centuries ago. Between the 1100s and 1300s, people cut peat by hand. They used it as fuel for houses, churches, and even Norwich Cathedral, which is known to have used vast quantities of peat. Families dug deep trenches, sometimes 3 meters down. They dried the peat and sent it by boat to market. As climate changed, water slowly rose. The pits flooded and joined together, forming the flat, open bases we sail today. For many years, everyone believed these were natural lakes. Then, in the 1950s, botanist Dr. Joyce Lambert changed our view. She studied soil cores, finding straight sides, flat bottoms, signs of human diggings. Her work changed everything. So when we travel across this water now, we float above the labour of medieval hands, labour turned into beauty over time. The Broads are more than a landscape, they are a way of life. For generations, people worked here. Fishing was essential. Eels, pike, roach, bream. Eels were smoked and sold even in London. In winter, families cut reeds for roofs, standing in cold winter all day. Norfolk reeds is still prized for thatching. Trade also shaped these waters. The black-sailed wherries carried coal, grain, timber, malt between Norwich, Yarmouth and inland villages. They were tarred black for waterproofing, with one tall sail that could be dropped quickly under a bridge, often sailed by one man, aided by his wife or child. They lived in a small cabin called the caddy, cooking simple food, bread, bacon, tea, and sleeping in narrow bunks. Life on a wherry was hard. Groundings in shallow water, sudden storms, bridges that struck sails if lowered too slowly. By the early 1900s, roads and railways began to take over. The cargo trade faded. But a few wherries survived. The Wherry Albion, built in 1898, still sails today, a living reminder of that working life. At the same time, the Broads were changing. Trains brought visitors from London and people came to relax on the water. Old wherries were refitted as pleasure boats. By the early 20th century, the Broads had become both a place of work and rest, a balance that still defines them. Today, the Broads are Britain's largest wetland and a home to rare wildlife. The marsh harrier, once gone from Britain, returned here first. You can see it glide over the reeds. The bittern, shy and patterned like reeds, hides deep inside. In spring, you hear its booming call, a deep echo across the marsh. The shallow-tailed butterfly, Britain's largest, lives only here. Its caterpillars feed on one plant, milk parsley. Without the reed plant, the butterfly vanishes. And for a few weeks each summer, it flies like colour glass over water. Beneath the surface, otters have returned. Once nearly extinct, now they swim quietly through backwaters. In summer, air fills with dragonflies, bright, shimmering, each one having spent years hidden below water before rising to fly. Every season gives the Broads new colour, spring with song, summer full of life, autumn turning gold, winter quiet, reeds cut in frost. Last page. This is a place fragile yet strong, shaped by people, reclaimed by nature, always in delicate balance. Writers and artists loved this landscape too. Arthur Ramsden wrote of it in the Cute Club and the Big Six. The painter J.M.W. Turner painted Norfolk light and shadow. And in pop culture, David Bowie's Life on Mars sings from Ibiza to the Norfolk Broads, bringing these waters into his imaginative world. Locals tell of Shark, the black dog with red eyes on marsh paths, whilst ghost wherries might glide silently at night. By daylight, the stories are lighter. Wroxham Bridge still tests every captain. Boatyards send paddlers to help holidaymakers pass under safely. Sometimes the bridge wins, and onlookers laugh. And then there is Royce of Wroxham, calling itself the largest village store in the world, part legend, part Norfolk spirit. In earlier times, people ate eel pie and pike stew, dishes born directly from these rivers. Festivals and regattas fill the rivers with sails, music and colour. Sometimes a seal wanders upriver. A restored wherry might drift beside a modern cruiser with families and fish and chips aboard. These moments show the Broads not as static, but alive, where past and present, myth and humour mingle together. For me, this day on the boards is more than history or wildlife. It's about time with family, slowing life down and weaving stories that connect past and present. These waters were once carved for fuel, now they are a sanctuary for life. They remind us how people and nature belong to each other. Thank you for joining us on this journey. So that is it. And as promised, follows the little clip with the Harbourmaster. If you've enjoyed the story and what I shared with you, let me know in the comments. And thank you for watching and listening to me. And see you later. Ciao, ciao.
Except they won't go on.
Do you want me to help?
But they want this one won't go on.
He's a natural.
Super duper.
Do you mind if I do a little filming?
You filming?
Yeah, do you mind?
No. We allow filming. It's drones we don't like. You're not filming me.
Yes, I am.
Where's that going? Not that I care. It's funny.
He's got a YouTube channel.
It's not filming me now.
I am, yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you the funniest thing though.
Go on then.
A couple of weeks ago.
Hold on a minute.
A couple of weeks ago.
Just a second. Tell me again. I'll tell you the funniest thing.
Oh, I'm going to get embarrassed now.
No, you know. I'll give you the address so you can watch the video later.
Yeah, okay. So a couple of weeks ago, all right, I'm down here, quite early. There's a couple up there on the picnic table. They were enjoying themselves, so I thought, okay. So we walked down there, walked around, and I came up to them. I said, I'm really sorry, but it's a mooring fee. They said, oh. He said, you've spoiled the moment. I said, oh dear, why? He said, just asking her if she could marry me.
Oh dear.
I know. And I said, what's that? And there was a camera on a tripod. About 10 foot away, filming them. And of course you got me coming and saying, can I have my money? Can I have my money? Oh, bless them.
You spoiled the moment.
Spoiled the moment. I think she said yes.
Nobody's getting married today.
I think she said yes. I'm going to stick on your boat for you guys. There's a little coffee place just up there. Teas, coffees, cakes.
Thank you.
Enjoy yourselves.
Can I have my mic back?
Oh, yeah. I'll get all my mics that way. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Are you going back there anyway?
Yeah.
On your boat.
Lovely, thank you.
Right,